Hi, this is Dr. Lang here from Inline Family Chiropractic. I'm here with Shirley Bushel, and she's got a very interesting story to tell you about her shoulder, her right shoulder. Thank you. And also, you know, Shirley, you've been a patient here for probably a little more than a year, and generally you come in for, like, now at this point, lifestyle care, correct?
Yep.
Just to keep your spine healthy and keep it functioning properly. And we had a brief conversation here just before I turned the camera on, and I asked her if she enjoyed coming here for chiropractic care, and she said she liked it. And I says, well, what benefits did you see from it? So I'm just going to let you talk from here for that part.
I know this past year, with everything that's gone on in my life, I haven't been taking good care of myself. And with what I do, the fact that I work in schools, I figure I would have been fairly sick this past year if I wasn't coming here, because I haven't been taking care of myself. And I know I need to take better care of myself.
Right, but you had personal stresses and other priorities.
I had huge...
You had other priorities that just demanded your time,
Yeah.
so chiropractic was a great tool or a cool tool for you to help boost your batteries, so to speak, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. However, then you had a problem that cropped up in the spring, or maybe about 5 months ago.
Yeah, it's just over the 6th.
Over 6 months ago, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead.
And it's a repetitive strain injury in my shoulder. And for the first little while, I did nothing. I was off work, so I was just resting it. And I thought, you know, just give it a chance. Let it do
okay, but hold on. You were coming in here.
I was coming in for the chiropractic.
Right, but did we not work on your shoulder?
No, we didn't work on my shoulder at all. I left it. It was there, and it was bothering me, but it wasn't.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm going to interrupt you one more time then, because this is a good lesson for people to learn that are watching this. So did you tell me about the shoulder?
No.
No. See, and so people under lifestyle care, please, if you have a new problem or concern, please tell me and make sure I understand it. Because after all, that's why I'm here.
And actually, I think when I first started coming here, it was because I was concerned about my shoulder. Now that I'm stopping and thinking about it, and it was more in the spine. It wasn't the shoulder per se.
Right. But
so
this is
totally in the shoulder.
Yeah, so this was a new, different problem.
This was a new, different problem.
So,
it was...
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you left it and you let it rest.
I left it and I let it rest, and then it was to the point where it was like it wasn't getting better.
Okay.
And I've had a dislocated shoulder on the left side, and I have a torn rotator, a small tear on the rotator on the left shoulder. That's old. That's like 5 years ago. And I knew I'd gone through physio for it. The right one was feeling the same, so I thought, okay, I'll do physio. Started doing physio, and it wasn't doing it.
It wasn't helping.
It helped a little bit initially, but it wasn't helping enough. It got to the point where, with things that were happening at work, I took a fall and things like that, I aggravated the shoulder even more, to the point where I could not lift my hand to my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I could lift the elbow, but to lift the shoulder, to feed myself and things like that, it was a nightmare. I went into Emerge because I'd already seen the doctors over the shoulder. It hadn't gotten better. Went to Emerge, they put me on meds, and I'm not a meds person. I don't even like taking Tylenol. I've got to be really, really sick to take Tylenol. The next day I came in here, and it was an assessment day, and I'm thinking, the whole time I'm thinking, doing this assessment, I'm thinking, I just want to go home to take meds. And I mentioned it to Elaine, no.
Or Norma.
Norma.
Sorry.
I mentioned it to Norma, and she said, well, make sure you tell Clint. And I did, and you went, whoa, just a minute here. And you said I needed laser on it, and we did a laser treatment that night before I left. I went home and I didn't take meds because the pain had decreased that much that I could actually deal with it.
Right.
Now, I did take meds for a couple of days afterwards, like at bedtime, so I could sleep and that. But basically, even that initial treatment made a huge difference. I was on laser for twice a week. I did it 5 weeks, 10 treatments, and I can do this now.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that when we started this.
And it was 6 months progressively getting worse.
Yes.
And that turned it around. That's cool. But also in there, I did do some chiropractic to the shoulder as well, which before that I was totally oblivious to it. I didn't even know what was wrong. So people, if you're listening, please, 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 tell me what's going on in your lives. Tell me your concerns. Don't come in and think I have x-ray vision and I know where everything is.
Yeah, I always say I don't read minds.
Yeah, I can find a lot of stuff, but please, if you don't think I'm addressing something, doesn't mean it's not chiropractic related.
No.
It just means we're not addressing it. So please let us know. We can stop, reevaluate people's problems, keep you going. We don't want people to get into this bad a shape in the first place. We want to prevent the problems, right? So, anyways, thank you for sharing your story. There's a lot to be learned here for people that are under care in our office, or even for people coming in and just want to check us out. So laser is a great tool, but it's not the end all or be all. It's just another tool in our box to help people live healthier, higher quality lives. Thanks again.